Rite of Redemption, a Savannah Martin mystery, number 18. Written by Jenna Bennett. Narrated by Amanda Stribling. One. "We should go into business together," Charlotte said. I lifted my attention from the salad I was picking at. I would have preferred something with more substance, but it was almost 3 months since Carrie had been born, so it was time to get serious about shedding the rest of the baby weight, and stared at her across the table. "What?" "I need a job if I'm going to stay in Sweetwater." She didn't add that so did I, but it was implied. Or if it wasn't, I knew it. I couldn't loaf forever. She continued, "I could get my real estate license and we could work together. As a team. That's a thing, right?" I nodded. It was a thing. Not everyone is good at everything, and not everyone is good at the same things. So a real estate agent who likes to take listings might work with a real estate agent who likes to work with buyers, and split the money they make between them. That way they both get to do what they like, and they both make money. I had no idea what I liked. I'd had my real estate license for going on 2 years, but I hadn't managed to sell more than a handful of properties in that time. I just didn't seem to be very good at it. And I was constantly distracted by other things. My husband, my baby, murder. As a result, I was usually thrilled when I landed any client, and couldn't care less whether it was a buyer or a seller. The idea of having to share the commission I made with someone else was frightening, when I made so little as it was. And aside from that, what if Charlotte turned out to be a better realtor than me? Then I'd feel even worse about myself and my career choice than I did now. But of course, I couldn't tell her that. She had enough to deal with between her impending divorce and custody battle, her kids, and her parents. She didn't need to hear that I didn't want to work too closely with her. So, "It isn't as easy as it looks," I said instead. "You know how when you watch House Hunters on HGTV, the buyers always pick one of the 3 houses at the end of the show?" Charlotte nodded. "That doesn't happen in real life. Sometimes you show them dozens of houses, and at the end of it, they don't like any of them, and they decide they're just going to rent for a while. And then 6 months turns into a year, and by the time their lease is up and they're ready to buy something, they've met another realtor in line for coffee, and they don't call you back. He gets their business, and you did all that work for nothing." Charlotte stared at me. "And it takes time to get a real estate license, at least 3 or 4 months of classes. If you started now, you wouldn't be licensed until the summer."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?